Assalamu alaikum. May Allah bless you. How are you, my all dear students? I hope you are all well. Yesterday, I told about some topics of term 2 examination questions as well as self of examination. Now it's continuation part 6 today. Next chapter, pregnancy. Define pregnancy. What are the signs of pregnancy? Presumptive, probable and positive signs of pregnancy. Most important is positive signs of pregnancy. Presumptive sign and positive signs are very much important. Positive signs of pregnancy means palpation of fetal parts, palpation of fetal parts, perception of fetal movement, ultrasonography. These are the important topics. No CT scan or MRI. Always remember. Probable signs of pregnancy, important point. We know name the points of probable signs of pregnancy. At presumptive, you know. Superfetation and superfecundation. What are the difference between superfetation and superfecundation? False pregnancy by spiritual pregnancy. Medical legal importance of pregnancy. Twin pregnancy. Monozygotic, dizygotic. These questions are important for who deserve honors mark in the second prof examination. যারা ভালো করতে চায় তারা তোমার টুইন প্রেগনেন্সি, মনোজাইগোটিক, ডাইজাইগোটিক পড়তে হবে। নেক্সট টপিক হচ্ছে ডেলিভারি। What are the recent signs of delivery? Define delivery. Recent signs of delivery, previous second term exam, you don't, maximum students, you don't answer this question. You didn't answer this question. Important of the general indisposition, lochial discharge, sub-involution of uterus and colostrum secretion. These are the important points you have to write in your answer script. Most students doing this mistake. It is an easy question. But why you can't answer this question, I don't know. Medical legal importance of delivery. One of the important questions. What is doing by delivery? Medical legal importance of delivery. What is precipitate labor? Important question. Next question, abortion. Define abortion. What are the types of abortion? Most common abortion is spontaneous abortion. Mother does not know. Abortion occurs as normal menstrual outflow. What are the procedure of abortion? What are the procedure of criminal abortion? Complications of criminal abortion. Causes of death in criminal abortion. Cause of death, number 1 cause, neurogenic shock due to instrumentation. Classify abortionist. Who can abortion in Bangladesh? Signs of abortion after death or postmortem examination. How can I detect abortion after death? A cause of death due to abortion. অ্যাবর্শনের মৃত্যু হলে তাকে অবশ্যই পোস্টমর্টম করতে হবে। Most common complication of criminal abortion, এটা হচ্ছে ব্লিডিং, hemorrhage. Next, medical legal importance of abortion. Next, I go for infanticide. Define infanticide. I always told in your class, define infanticide. Unlawful killing of infant amounts to homicide is called infanticide in Bangladesh. Repeat, unlawful killing of an infant amounts to homicide in Bangladesh. Because infanticide, there is no other laws. Infanticide included in homicide. Why is homicide? Homicide, there are two types. একটা হলো without intention or with an intention. Infanticide by mother is homicide, unintentional killing of infant. But other than the mother, even father, grandfather, they are murder. They are murderer. মায়ের জন্য একটু শিথিল করা হয়েছে, consider the mother's mental condition. আমি অলওয়েজ বলছি, বাট ইউ মিস্টেক ইন রিটেন previous second term examination. Infant means within 1 year after birth. At any time infanticide occurs. What are the motives behind infanticide? There are many motives. Acts of omission, acts of commission, the methods of infanticide. Motives: unmarried woman, young girl, widow, long absence of her husband. These are the motives. What is feticide, filicide, live birth, dead birth, stillborn? These are the very much important question. What are the signs of live birth? Rigor mortis, maceration, mummification. Dead birth. What are the signs of dead birth? Your answer will be rigor mortis, maceration, mummification. How can you diagnose dead birth? By ultrasonography, by doing ultrasonography. Stillbirth. Before the process of delivery. Signs of live birth. Antemortem signs and postmortem signs. Your answer will be antemortem sign, postmortem sign. প্রথমে তোমরা হেডিংটা মনে রাখতে হবে, antemortem signs and postmortem signs. What is hydrostatic test? Very much important question for short note. Another short note is a maceration. Maceration, you read maceration in two chapters. One is postmortem change and the other is infanticide. What is cephalohematoma? Caput succedaneum. Very much important. Cephalohematoma, caput succedaneum. Medical legal importance of infanticide. Now I go for sexual offenses. It's an important chapter. Define sexual offense. Any kind of sexual intercourse or interference against the provision of law of land. যে কোনো দেশের পার্টিকুলার দেশের আইনের বিরুদ্ধে কোনো সেক্সুয়াল অপরাধ বলা হয়, সেক্সুয়াল অফেন্স, যেটাকে অপরাধ হিসেবে গণ্য করা হয়। ক্লাসিফাই সেক্সুয়াল অফেন্স, maximum of your student mistake this. Natural sexual offense. Natural means natural route, using sexual offense by using natural route. There are three natural sexual offenses: rape, incest, adultery. Unnatural, there are four types of unnatural sexual offenses: sodomy, buccal coitus, lesbianism, and the other is bestiality. Your answer is that. Perversion, there are so many perversions. Your thesis are like, what are the difference between buccal coitus and sexual oralism? Adultery, most common natural sexual offense is adultery. Adultery means voluntary sexual intercourse. Who commits adultery? Woman's husband or man's wife or relatives or surrounding people. Always remember, married, one person must be married in adultery. Incest, there is no punishment, there is no law for incest in Bangladesh. Instead, incest considered as rape. Always remember, incest considered as rape in Bangladesh. There are no exceptional law. Incest, rape, there are many points of rape. Your answer will be that. A man is said to commit rape if he has sexual intercourse with a woman against her will without her consent. এভাবে শুরু করতে হবে, এটা অনেকে ভুল হয়ে গেছে. Someone mistakes this definition. Punishment of rape, imprisonment for life to death sentence, even death sentence. Rape with death, punishment will be death sentence. What type of consent given in rape victim examination? Informed written consent. What are prerequisites of rape victim examination? Very, very important. Here we need requisition from authorized person, investigating police officer, magistrate, even court. But in case of autopsy, there will be legal documents like inquest challan, commanding certificate, etc. What are the different traditional opinion even in rape victim examination? এটা শুরু করার আগে অবশ্যই কনসিডারিং দিয়ে শুরু করতে হবে. You must start with considering physical, radiological and microbiological. If the victim is above 18 years or 21 years, if any victim told that her age is 25 years, there is no need to examination the radiological. Their answer will be considering physical and microbiological. 25 বছর 18 বছর হওয়ার পরে এক্সরে করার কোনো প্রয়োজন নেই. ভিকটিম যদি বলে 20 বছর 21 বছর, তাহলে তোমার এক্সরে করার কোনো প্রয়োজন নেই. কিন্তু whenever victim told that her age is below 18 years, then it is required for radiological examination. Because medical legal importance of 18 years identification point agents. A girl can give valid consent for sexual intercourse when she is above 16 years, and our laws above 18 years. She can do anything and give consent. এগুলো হচ্ছে অ্যান্সার, কিন্তু এখানে মিস্টেক হয়ে গেছে. When consent for sexual intercourse become invalid? Very much important question. কখন consent invalid হবে? আচ্ছা, complications of rape, very very important question. Are the complications? First complication, social stigma, not rape proper syndrome, social stigma, pregnancy. These are the important complications. Psychological disturbance, injury, sterility. These are the important complications. Today, I will conclude my discussion about important questions for prof examination. Tomorrow, I will deliver sexual offense another topics. আমি আজ পর্যন্ত যা বললাম তা তোমরা বইয়ে দাগে নিবা এবং পড়বা, এই জন্য বেশি বলতে চাইনি। এবং বি প্রিপেয়ার ফর ইউর প্রফ এক্সামিনেশন। স্টে হোম, stay safe, and study. Be conscious about your health. May Allah bless you. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.